Tonight, advocates came together in Newport News to push for criminal justice reform. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Dana Smith. The Newport News NAACP hosted a community forum to discuss urgent issues within the criminal justice system. Organizers saying tonight it's not only about raising awareness, but also about taking action. Layla Cox was there and joins us now in the studio with details. Layla.
Yeah, Dana, community members and leaders from across Hampton Roads participated in tonight's Voices for Justice Community Forum to discuss how the state of Virginia can move forward, not backwards, when it comes to criminal justice reform. Empower, educate, engage. That was the mission for tonight's Voices for Justice Forum held by the Newport News NAACP chapter. Congressman Bobby Scott sat on tonight's panel. Scott, a longtime advocate for sentencing reform and equitable justice policies, says the real advocacy work starts when you put politics aside.
Well, the first thing you have to do in criminal justice reform is make a decision whether or not you're playing politics with slogans and sound bites or actually reducing crime using evidence and research.
Other panelists included Hampton University professor Zina McGee, criminal justice reform advocate and author Kemba, and Norfolk Commonwealth's attorney Ramin Fatehi.
Everybody says that you have to choose between public safety and civil rights, between being safe and being fair. That's a false choice. Those two things are complementary. If you want a more safe world, you need a more fair world.
Advocates say they want to raise awareness about the challenges people face after incarceration. Kemba said she served over 6 years in federal prison for a nonviolent offense connected to an ex-boyfriend's drug activity. Smith says she believes the power of storytelling can change lives, and it starts with how incarcerated people are viewed.
It was just important for me to get our communities to understand the need for us to change the narrative of how we perceive formerly incarcerated people across the country, and in particular in Virginia.
Bakura Shabazz agrees. As a formerly incarcerated person herself, she has committed 27 years to advocating for better pathways.
And so until we start to deal with what we are really dealing with here in America, which is a capitalist situation, then we're just going to be beating a dead horse.
Tonight's big question: how can equitable criminal justice reform exist? Well, all of tonight's panelists had one answer: treat people as human beings first. Layla Cox, 13 News Now.
All right, thanks, Layla. Tonight's forum focused on topics like minimum and mandatory sentencing, prosecutors' roles in public safety, and reaching out to youth. Newport News will host another forum on housing later this week.